Street Fighter 6.
3 tacos is $10. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You want 30? And 10, 3, oh my god.
Fighting round. Elena. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The drive impact netted them a sweet punish counter. What's the play here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here.
What?
We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Combo with the target combo. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Ah, burnout activates. They're both on for the critical art. A clean KO. Nice.
No
meter.
way. That was
Comes from
sick.
behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Nails the anti-air. Player 2 steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. Can they turn this cage advantage into something? Gets the jump in. Final horn hits. Player 2
Closest Papa
has
John's
the
empty
lifeline.
side to the Pentagon.
Can they
That's both
use it?
Surge and Threat.
What'll happen here? Smart play to
What?
stop
What's
the
that even supposed to mean?
Gotta be careful
That
not
means
to
that
whip
they're
at
having
this
fucking
range.
big ass meetings
Calls
and
out
staying
their
late,
shot
bro.
and responds
We're
with
cooked.
authority. Going in, attempts to break the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2, this can lead to some big damage. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal connects with the throw. Player 2 has completed their drive, sets up with the jump in.
I keep hearing talking
Any
behind me,
mistake
and
here
I
is gonna be
feel like
fatal.
it's
How did they
Ooh.
anticipate that jump in? Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Come on,
It's
it's just
not
one.
over yet.
Forgot she. I forgot she. They live together.
literally.
Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect.
What the hell happened?
Box him with a target. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Grabs him. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Stops the KO.
Hello.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two.
Looking for stole home.
Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the
What?
opponent wants to do first. Throws him.
How is that even possible?
They threw it to second base. Oh my god, he fucking Olayed the tag. That was my homie as well.
Oh,
Shit, he got me.
they can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. What'll happen here? Uses the fireball to
Holy
try and get a
hell.
reaction. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Doing some quick planning? Shows a medium kick. Going in. Burnout.
That hit me?
The tempo of the match to change. Solid anti-air. Dashes out the cage right there. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on the critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. What now? This can lead to some big...
Damn it, I thought I could do it.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Knew the throw was coming. From low heavy to... Yo, put that away. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Gets them with a Euro step. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Links it. They've got him on turning it right
Shit.
up with a super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Should be.
Lands the super. Time for dessert. Looking for the overhead denied. This could lead to some big damage. There's a drive impact. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. I can't believe it. Player 2. This is gonna hurt.
Fuck.
Down to the final hit. They're just gonna go for it with the super.
Damn, I thought that would work.
They didn't take the throw. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Gets scooped from down low. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Neither of them willing to back off here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Fires off an overdrive. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. There's space to make something happen here, and neither.
Why did I get stuck in the drive animation?
A little too greedy there. Throws him. What's next? The counter is blocked. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Looking for a chance. KO!
I got
Player 2
lucky.
hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Earlier, we saw a nice comeback with some very tough mental fortitude on display. You know the opponent isn't going to forget that. Throws him. What's next? They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and lose them. Nice counter. Going in. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps in.
What?
Throws. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages.
Dude,
it
can
best.
I get my...
Knockout and- Player 1 gotta do better than that. Adds a bit of OD spice there. A real test of nerves with throw tech. Wow,
Got him.
Zach waited for this opening. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Who's going to take the initiative here? Dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zanku Hadouken. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Player 2 with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What are they thinking? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Taking stock. Saw them
I
sweating
could have
against
dropped
the
that
wall.
shit,
Gets in the
but
throw.
it worked out.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Combo with the target combo. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. Final Horn hits! This is the time to use Fireballs to chip away at an opponent. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the low. This can lead to some big damage.
Damn it.
Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff!
No, should have killed me when you had the chance.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
Should have killed me when you had the chance, cracker.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Time for us to dance.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. Throws him down.
What?
Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Definitely shuts out the jumper. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Nice solid counter. Taking stock. Throws them to negate the block.
Huh?
Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now.
I was
Getting
just on the
into
ground. What the
now,
fuck happened?
Getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach up, experiencing burnout. Player one has depleted their drive gauge.
Why did she just roll? I wanted the... Oh, it's back,
Hitting
not
them
down.
with the smart stuff. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shows the hits them with a stop and bop. Had the radar up and running. Grabs and throws them away. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They were right to be on guard there. Player two will have to deal with grilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno rip. Quick breather, brushes that off and keeps going. They choose to spend the meter to up, turning it right up with a super. This is the kind of beat you won't want to step to in the club. Burnout activates. Oh no, they're stunned. Player one jumps.
No, I grabbed him.
Hope they pack some sunscreen. He's going in. Uses their drive gauge. Player one hit reversal.
There we go.
Both
Okay.
now. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Face out the low kick. Elena's putting those educated feet to good
Bro,
use.
like how?
Throws them. Teleports. That's gonna rattle them. Yoga fires him. Time to reassess the situation? Doing some quick planning? Expect to see the drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block. Anticipated that throw. Nothing stops this train. Elena's tricky feet forward. There's a good catch. What now? Is this sunburst gonna be too hot to handle?
What?
Here comes a big combo. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Hits that.
Fuck.
Are you kidding me?
Damn it.
Player two delivers the upset. That's one for the replays.
This is running away the whole time, bro.
Come on now. Get into the groove.
462 off the scoreboard.
Damn. In real life or in the game?
In real life.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Time for us to dance.
I'll take on all of you! Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the
Oh,
early
no, I'm
stages of
lagging.
the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. Player one is just about out of drive after that. What are these fighters thinking now? Deftly shuts out the jump in. Who's it gonna be? Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. We've had the radar up and running. All right,
fuck?
what's coming up next? Experiencing burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Revival dance is making them sweat in there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nice double very. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Risky up close scrap still going. What'll happen here? Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Elena's putting those educated feet to good use. Looking to
What?
win with a pile driver. The impact doesn't do anything. We're at a standstill, but we may hit them with a stopping block. Elena's tricky feet scores her some good hits. They gotta be careful with their remaining drive. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, could be the start of something. Player 15.
No!
Keeps cool and uses that wall pressure. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out on top in this final round? Hopes with a medium kick. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Both looking to
What
find
the
him on the fire.
fuck?
What are they gonna do? A jump in? Reads the throw and escape. Things are excellent block. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player one is in turn turning it right up with a super. Gets it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Big smart use of the gauge. Good super. They are not getting flipped overhead, but it won't work. Now they can use drive. Stun. They gotta get in there. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. They
Woo.
could protect the throw. Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Whips with that huge attack. Jumps in. Anything could happen here. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? The move whips and they get nailed with the punch. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Holds out with the block. Okay, creating some space here.
Wait, I missed?
We'll be in a world of
I just straight up
when the
missed.
gauge runs out. Got their eye on the air. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life.
How did I miss? He whipped all crazy too.
Taking stock. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Revival dance is making them sweat like water. Hanging on
What?
for dear life. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Looking for a chance. Player target lock.
Oh my god, you just spammed it.
Player two.
I don't know how I
takes the
looked on
round
that
like a
fucking
thief in the
dragon
night.
side. He's
What
right
else would they
there
get
after
away
he
with?
lived.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does its job.
Elena making him look silly with his target.
Takes a trip. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Manages to block the jump in attack. Both fighters planning something? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps in. Genius read. Connects with medium kick. Heavy punch sends him flying. Oh, says no to the impact. Breaks the block with a throw. Target lock.
Oh, I hate that he could just do that.
Still scrapping for control of the space. Drops it hard. Jumps. Throws them. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Saw that coming.
Hit the drive impact.
Moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Excellent block.
No!
What were they?
I didn't mean to do that.
That's with the throw. Dangerous range here. Both of them back off. They may be preparing pumps the brakes on the impact. Player one is in a very good spot.
What? And then he just,
Player two,
like, the whole time I already know he is.
walks away unscathed. What a win!
Like, okay, bro.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here.
I'm literally, oh my god.
Recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player two with the life lead. The impact gets blocked.
Pain, pain, pain.
Both fighters have no move. Who's going to make the first move? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Why is it so noisy?
Why is one so noisy?
Anything can happen here.
Destroying your
Expect
game.
both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. The timer is down to half.
I was
Grabs
like,
up,
I'm really out of
taking
game.
stock. Beautiful setup with that attack. Sticks the combo. Player one chases him down. Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? They saw a path and they took it. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Player one spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player two target lock.
Dude, that's so stupid. How is he doing that?
Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jump.
Dude, he's just spamming his fucking buttons. Like, what are we
The
doing?
super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners.
I'm just playing like a weirdo.
We're
What the
going into the
fuck?
final round tied up. Which fighter has
Oh my
to grind out
god,
the
dude.
win?
I just don't get it.
In solid anti-air.
Doesn't get it, chat.
The throw
I whiffed!
breaks the block with a throw.
No.
Just getting
Oh,
some
yes.
some hard. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Player one with anti-air in the clutch. What are they gonna do? Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Pokes with a kick. Punish counter on reaction. Elena's tricky feet forces a good test. Oh, here we go. Back
That's
forward
crazy.
And vital positioning. Medium kick. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Drive
That was the sweatiest game this year, actually.
Damn.
Real test of
You were so
mercy.
quiet.
Yeah. That's
No!
how you know.
Into the guard break. Gotta do better than that.
I was an alley rushman though.
Burns out.
Oh my god, okay, I'm done. That was stressful. I don't know how I won that, but that was good.
The world.
Yo, pop that!
Then 800.